10 most expensive Olympic Games. Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today's video is all about 10 most expensive Olympic Games. Despite the possibility of COVID-19 still spreading to millions by 2021, the International Olympic Committee and host city Tokyo are determined to push through with the quadrennial Summer Olympics. Tokyo expects spending to reach $26 billion, an amount which was already overrun by a full year before the Games' original schedule. In some cases, the Olympics caused an entire country to go into a recession because they cost so much. And I'm proud to host the Olympics as a 3,000-year-old sporting event that has produced 10 of the most expensive games in history. But don't misunderstand, the event will be costly and elaborate. In terms of tourist dollars, it involves extensive infrastructure investments in arenas and stadiums. Some Olympics have gone significantly over budget, causing crippling debt for years, and nearly bankrupting the host cities. Find out how much some Olympics have cost and what has happened to the cities afterward. Number 1. Olympics for 2014 Sochi Winter Olympics, $21.9 billion. The 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi, Russia was the most expensive Olympic Games ever. A massive 20.5-hectare Olympic park fueled staggering costs by nearly 300% of the initial budget. In addition to state-of-the-art sporting venues, the Sochi Olympic Village also boasts a theme park. In 1980, the Summer Olympics were held in Moscow, and the Winter Games will be the first time the country hosts a Winter Olympics. Even so, the Winter Olympics in Sochi were the most viewed Winter Games in history, and despite corruption and security issues dominating headlines throughout the event. Number 2. Olympics in London 2012. $14.9 billion, nearly $15 billion was spent at the 2012 London Games, double the cost of the Beijing Games in 2008. The Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park in East London, as well as new railway lines and roads, were built for an estimated $8 billion. A total of $4 billion was also spent on operations. Despite the spending spree, London may well have earned itself a gold medal as $600 million in contingency funds went unused. Number 3. $9.5 billion were spent on the 1992 Barcelona Olympics. Barcelona was transformed into a major tourist destination by the Olympics, which revamped the city's infrastructure. Conversely, it left the Spanish government in debt, resulting in a recession during the mid-1990s. In addition, of the 127,000 jobs that were created for the Olympics, more than half were to be cut immediately afterward. Barcelona has recovered since then and has even submitted to bid to host the 2030 Winter Olympics. Number 4. The Beijing Summer Olympics kicked off on August 8, 2008 with a $6.8 billion budget that included $423 million for the Bird's Nest Stadium and $100 million for the opening ceremony. Additional roads, subway lines, and sports venues were also estimated at billions. Although the event cost the Chinese government immensely, it still managed to earn $146 million in operating profit and left it virtually debt-free. Number 5. Summer Olympics in Sydney in 2000. $5 billion. Unlike Rio, Sydney's billion-dollar infrastructure has been used long after the Olympics. Over 6.6 kilometers long, the Sydney Olympic Park is Australia's primary venue for major sporting events, located near Sydney Harbour. Australia already announced its intention to host the Summer Olympics in 2028. However, many citizens have expressed dismay that the costs may exceed the whopping $5 billion spent on the last Olympics. Number 7. A $4.4 billion spending spree was a result of the 2006 Winter Olympic Games in Turin, Italy. In addition to the Olympic Village and hotels, $3 billion were spent on roads, rail lines, and hotels. The city is reported to be Italy's fourth most visited after Rome, Venice, and Florence. Number 8. $4.14 billion. The 1996 Atlanta Olympics were another big show when the United States hosted the Olympics. Despite spending 151% over budget, the Summer Olympics in Atlanta was viewed as a huge success. Today, Centennial Olympic Park and the surrounding area are used as important business and recreational centers. Number 9. The summer of 2008 in Beijing. To 7 years host the Olympics, Beijing spent $40 billion. The money didn't impact the country's pocketbook, but accusations of human rights violations and media censorship marred the success of the Games. And at number 10, Summer 2004 in Athens. The first modern Olympics were held in Athens in 1896, and they are not just an event. A devastating financial mistake led to the cost of those first Olympics exceeding 6 times the budget. which is also the legacy of Athens. Time magazine reports that the 2004 Athens Games cost $11 billion. A new airport, stadium, subway system, and tram service were constructed over a 7-year period to accommodate spectators. It has now been more than 10 years since the Olympics, and the country is still drowning in debt worth billions of dollars, and many venues are deserted and decaying. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed watching our video on the top 10 most expensive Olympic Games. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and until the next video, stay tuned and subscribe to our channel for more uploads like this one. Also, if you're not a subscriber yet, then do it now, otherwise you'll be missing out. See you soon and goodbye.